Hi friends, namaste and welcome. I'm Mischa, if we don't know each other already. I'm glad you're here with me for this weekend flow. When things are difficult, or even just when things are a lot, there's a lot to process, I always want to come back to this offering, this idea of moving through with intention. Yeah, because sometimes the words that come to us instead are like pushing through, or suffering through, or muddling through. And I think we could avoid those kinds of verbs with just an intention to move through in the way that needs to be done. Yeah. So that's kind of what I want to offer today. We'll be opening some things up and hugging some things in, building strength, but really cultivating fluidity, cultivating this sense of just moving through, allowing ourselves to breathe and move and be on purpose, with intention, so that we move forward with grace toward what's next. Yeah, that's what we're up to. Also kind of playing with a format of offering a shorter flow where we build some foundations, and then next week, the next flow that I offer will be a longer, an expansion on these ideas and foundations toward a bigger posture, bigger asana. So that's what we're playing with today. If you have a block or something like it, it might be nice to have toward the top of your mat. Just as we transition in and out of standing split, it can be really nice to have just a little something to push into on the earth. So if you grab one, that'll help. Otherwise, just find your seat. That's all you need. Tuning in toward this moment. The only one we can really do anything with. Yeah, the past is past, the future is not here yet. So let's be here in this body, in this breath, moving through. And as you tune in, you might find places that feel sticky, right? Places where the breath can't move. And maybe that's something to address easily with your posture. Maybe it's something to be aware of throughout this practice. Can you settle this intention of letting the breath move through? With it, letting energy move through. Letting your body move through the space that you're in, the moment that we're in, on purpose. We'll take a moment to amplify intention and breath with the sound of Om together. It's the first and the last sound echoing in this moment, resonating now. First, find an easy breath in and out. And then toward Om, a breath in. Going back to breath as that resonance moves through, hovers in the space. And then allowing your breath to expand toward movement in your body. Whatever stretching, reaching, rolling feels right. We're moving toward a tabletop shape. On all fours. Root down into the earth. Like you could drink some strength, drink some breath, drink some ease up from the earth, like the roots of a plant. Soften your elbows so they're not locked out. A little hug through your arm bones, through your legs, toward the center. And then find, once again, just this full body breath, like your whole body could breathe in and expand. And that full breath out, like everything clears. And then as you inhale again, draw your hips back. Keep as if you're still trying to pull your heart forward, taking up more space. And then as you exhale, lift your hips around your spine, lift your belly, coming forward, even your shoulders just a bit beyond your wrist if that feels okay. Through a cat spine, inhale, lifting your tail up and then back again, like almost child's pose. And exhale, lift and round forward, tucking your chin down, pressing through the hands. Twice more, inhale, drop back. Exhale, wave forward. Hug through the arm bones. This last time, tuck your toes if that feels all right, to stretch through your feet, to open things up. Round it forward, press into the earth. And this time as you come back, lift your hips, lift your knees, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift through your hips, your heels, your belly, wave forward toward plank. Same movement, just bigger, yeah? Bending the knees, hips drop back and up. Exhale forward. Use the whole breath. One more time, bring it back. Bring it forward. Just an inhale in plank, but knees could come down. Just feel the length back through your heels, forward through your crown, and then use your exhale to come all the way down to the earth. Rolling the shoulders back. Feel walking your hands back just an inch or two. Press down into the earth through hands and feet, and then lift your belly. Lift your heart forward toward Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Use an exhale to soften. Again, it's just that full body breath. Inhale, lifting back up. But this time, roll your right shoulder back a bit. Maybe look past your right elbow. And then roll it back down. Exhale. Inhale, rise up through Cobra pose, rolling the left shoulder back. Exhale, soften. Press into the earth, press the earth away, back through the tabletop shape. Using your exhale to sort of reset your limbs. Inhale, sending your right leg back. Big, long stretch. And then exhale, bend your right knee, pull your right knee out to the side, all the way up toward your shoulder, and then round your spine like a cat spine in towards center. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, into the right and round your spine. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale out into the right, all the way to step forward outside your right hand. Tuck your toes, lift your back knee. Now we're in that same length of plank pose, but a little bit elevated in the lunge at the same time. So pressing down through your hands, up between your shoulder blades. Then as you exhale, look forward just a bit as to bend your elbows back. So just like chaturanga, but a little more supported. And just like upward facing dog, draw your hips forward, your heart forward, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, lift your hips, straightening this right leg any amount. Could be a little, could be a lot. One more through that sort of alternate vinyasa. Inhale, draw your heart forward. Exhale, bend your elbows back, heart forward still. Inhale, open hips low. Exhale, lift your hips, straighten the right leg any amount. Inhale, draw forward. Sweep your right arm forward and up toward the ceiling. And then turn all 10 of your toes to the right. You might want to walk your right foot back a little toward the center of the mat. Yeah. But peeling the right ribs back. And then as you exhale, reach your right hand toward the back of the mat. Let your hips drop a little. Press down through the left hand, left foot, lift up. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, reach up, turn back to the front of the mat. Both hands to the earth inside your right foot, and then step forward, your left foot outside your left hand. So just a real wide forward fold. Inhale to lengthen your spine, maybe fingertips come up toward your shins. Exhale to fold. Again, press into your feet, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk your feet a little bit closer toward hips width. And one more time. Inhale to lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Press through your feet, come all the way to stand, reach tall. Hook your thumbs overhead for support as you reach up and over to the right. Press through your feet, reach tall, inhale. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, reach up and out, and then bend your knees, sit your hips back, sweep your arms back toward a chair pose variation, Utkatasana. Press through both feet, reach your arms tall, inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Gonna switch legs here. Press through your left foot, draw your right knee in toward your chest, reaching tall. Then cross your right ankle over your left thigh, rebending the standing leg. Another variation of chair pose. Sometimes we call this half chair, Ardha Utkatasana. But lengthen your spine. Stay with the exhale, settle. Inhale, rise to stand, that right knee back in toward your chest. Press through the left leg. Exhale, press your right heel back in space. Still long in the spine, reach your right toes back toward warrior one. Spin the back heel down, reach forward and up. Then soften just a little into this shape. Press through both feet, reach taller. Exhale, sweep your arms wide and down toward the earth. To lift through center and step back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Soften your knees, press through your hands to draw back. And exhale, lift through the center, wave forward like before through plank. Stay with your inhale. Lower all the way to the earth or halfway, maybe a little more than halfway is chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Press into the earth, lift your crown. And exhale, draw back, downward facing. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breath in. Breath out. Soften your knees, draw back. Exhale, lift, wave forward, just halfway, then bend your knees to hover off the earth. Take an inhale there, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, let your knees touch down. Yeah, just a little moment of work there. Inhale, extends your left leg back. Exhale, bend your knee, left leg out to the left, all the way toward your shoulder, then round your spine, knee to nose. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, bring it wide toward your shoulder, then in toward your nose around. Different this time. Inhale, extend back. Over to the left, keep it high as you can so you can step outside your left hand. Tuck your toes behind you, lift your back knee. That back leg is really strong. And it stays the same as you bend your elbows back any amount, heart forward. Like upward facing dog, pull through, let your hips dip low. Exhale, lift your hips back, straighten the left leg any amount. Again, inhale forward, back leg strong. Exhale, bend your elbows like chaturanga. Inhale, draw your heart forward, hips low. Exhale, hips lift back, stretch. Inhale, draw forward, look forward, and step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Once again, that halfway lift, inhale to lengthen. This time, turn your toes out a little and sit your hips back. Maybe about at the knees, maybe lower toward malasana. But pressing your elbows into your inner thighs to sit a little taller. Press down through your feet and through your tail to stand up. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, walking your feet back toward each other. Hook your thumbs overhead. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, reach tall, pressing through both feet. Up and over to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Settle back, but sweep your arms back as well. Press through both feet, sweep your arms tall. Shoulders at ease. Exhale, sweep back. Press through your right foot, left knee toward your chest, rise. Belly strong. Exhale, cross your left ankle over your right thigh and sit back. Deep like chair pose. Lengthen your spine, shoulders easy with the exhale. Inhale to stand. Exhale, sweep your arms back, press your heel back. Kind of moving through airplane pose. Bend the right leg, reach your left toes back. Virabhadrasana 1. Settle into your legs. Reach up and out, inhale. Exhale, both hands down to the earth. Press into both hands, lift your hips to step back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Soften your knees, inhale. Exhale, wave forward. Inhale. You can always come straight back to downward facing dog or lower down in chaturanga. Find your version of vinyasa. Yeah. Coming through chaturanga or not, but we meet together, downward facing dog. Full body breath in. Breath out. Bend your knees, press back, inhale. Exhale, lift and wave forward. Inhale, drop back, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, draw right knee, right shoulder. Just like before. Again, inhale, extend it back. Exhale, bend your knee, right shoulder. Look forward, step to the outside of your hand. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Back leg strong. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, lift your hips back. Inhale, draw forward. Walk your hands forward beyond the line of your right toes toward a standing split. Press through your right leg, lift the left. So this right leg is super strong, and so is the left leg. You're pressing out through your heels or your toes, drawing your shoulders away from the ears and let your head hang heavy with an exhale. One more. Inhale here. Exhale, bend both knees. Through chair pose, plant your feet. Reach your arms, inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Press through your left foot, right knee toward your chest. This time, we'll add a twist. Swim the right arm back, left arm forward. Just one breath here to hug in. And expand out into the twist. Inhale, back through center, reach tall. Exhale, press your heel back. Extend up and out, inhale. Exhale, reach your toes back. This time, warrior two. Let the heel drop and open your hips, open your arms. Same feeling though, that hugging in. And then expand out and down through the earth at the same time. Stay low in your legs, reach your left arm up and back, exaltation. One time side angle, left arm to your left thigh. Expand here along the whole side body. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, both hands down to the earth. Lift and extend the left leg back, inhale. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Left knee to the left shoulder. Inhale, left leg extends back. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder, all the way to step forward. And we skipped this on the first side. So reaching your left arm forward, up toward the ceiling, then turn all 10 toes to the left. And again, if this feels like too much of a pull, you might walk your left foot back toward the middle of the mat. But reach up and out through the left side. And then reach the left hand back. Let your hips drop heavy, but this right shoulder stays away from your ear. Inhale, get tall, reach overhead. Exhale, reach back, the hips heavy. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Draw forward. Here we go towards standing split. So pour your weight over this left leg until the right leg lifts. And then again, maybe your hands are on a block or two or on a chair, but expand through both legs, expand through the crown of the head. And then with an exhale, drop your head heavy. And stay one more inhale. And then exhale, bend both knees. Root through chair pose, reach your fingertips, inhale. Exhale, stay long in your spine, just sweeping the arms back. Left knee toward your chest, so pressing to the right foot to rise. Swim the left leg back, take your time. Here with the breath in, press down through your right foot, up through the crown. Exhale, expand and twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press your heel back. And we're taking just this one inhale into Kasana in airplane pose. Grow along the back line of your body. Then bend the right leg. Reach your toes back. Warrior two is the next exhale. Settle in. Inhale to hug in. Exhale, expand. Keep that as you lift up and back, exaltation. Exhale, up and forward, side angle. Just here one time, so really be here with this inhale. Exhale, back through warrior two. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down to the earth. Lift your hips, step back, downward facing dog. Breath in, press your hands, draw your hips back. Exhale, wave forward. Inhale, draw back. Stay here, lift your hips. Let your navel lift toward your spine. But as you start that rounding, instead of coming forward, send your heels to the right. As far as they'll go. So the big stretch on the left side of your body. Next exhale, come back through center. Inhale, heels to the left, your toes to the right, open through the right side. Exhale, back through center. Inhale, heels to the right. You could stay right there. Or you could keep rolling your left ribs back until your left fingertips want to leave the floor. Flex both feet. Peel yourself open. Any amount, yeah? Do what feels right. Find a breath. And then exhale, bring it back. Inhale, hips to the sky, lift your heels. Exhale, heels to the left. We're just rolling right through. You could stay right here, opening up, lifting through the right side. Keep doing that until maybe your right fingertips want to leave the floor. And they sweep tall. And you peel open just a little extra. And then you bring it back down. Hips lift back through center. And then lift to wave forward. Find the hug through your arm bones to help you, especially as you get tired. And then back down to the earth. All the way down, forehead to the earth. Take a moment, feel yourself held here. Supported here. And then again, like you could drink that strength from the earth. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hug in through arms and legs, press down. And then lift through your belly and heart forward. Cobra pose, bhujangasana. Exhale, soften. This time, walk your hands wider, maybe wider than the mat as you rise again and roll the right shoulder back. Just a little bigger twist. And exhale, soften down. And inhale, up and back, left shoulder back. And exhale, down. Walking your hands back in to find one more cobra pose, or you're pressing through your feet, lifting your thighs toward upward facing dog, Urdhva Hastasana, or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Breath in where you are. Exhale, pull it back downward facing Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sometimes there's too many words in my brain. Find a breath. Shake it out. This is our last moment in downward facing dog. So if you do want one more vinyasa, rolling forward, feel free. If you just want to experience this for a moment, we've kind of been in a constant flow. But as you're here, know that stillness is dynamic. The breath is moving through. Let your next exhale again lift your hips, wave forward toward your tabletop shape, knees bend and touch down and lengthen your spine. And then sit back toward your heels. Roll your shoulders back. Let your palms rest open on your thighs. Again, if we've been in that constant flow, not a swirl, right, but intentional movement. What is it now to be still? Can you feel that echo of movement in the way the breath moves within this stillness? And take your time, but as you're ready, stay rooted through your legs. Reach your arms up and out. As you exhale, let your right hand fall down to the right, maybe to your thigh, maybe toward the earth. One more side bend. Inhale, roll back through your left ribs. And as you exhale, keep reaching over to the right, but pour forward until you come all the way forward over your thighs. Reach forward, find just a breath in child's pose. And let that breath go. Inhale to climb back up your spine. Reach tall. Exhale, the left hand down. A breath in to roll your right ribs back, your shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, reach a little further to the left to fold forward all the way through child's pose, a breath in and breath out. Rolling back up through your seat. Shift to one side. And here's the moment of choice always. Whether to lay down in Shavasana or to seal your practice in a seated meditation. In either case, our goal is, well, not even the goal. Our intention is supported stillness, allowing the body to integrate the work and the movement and the breath and the energy that is moved. Allowing ourselves this transition between the yoga on the mat and the yoga of the rest of the day. So where you are, whatever shape you're in, we're seeking this state of yoga. Awareness of our interconnection. The same web that calls us to support our community also offers that support in the deep well of breath, in the interconnection of all beings. Know that you are connected and that you are free, that you are divine and whole just as you are. Begin to notice again that you're breathing, that you're supported here. And the breath is moving through with ease. We'll carry that with us off the mat. And whatever other intention you may want to carry with you, settling that into your breath as well, into your bones. And if movement is finding you now, you might follow it back toward a seat. If not, feel free to stay low. But I want to offer once more this collective resonance, the resonance that moves through us when we allow it. And the sound of Om, let it move through silently or in your own voice. In any case, find this breath together. Release together. And toward Om, a breath in. It's from this place where we're connected, where we're the same. I bow to you, as always, with gratitude, with love. We love being in community with you. And there's so many beautiful opportunities to do that this year. Starting in February, our 200-hour training for teaching and living yoga. And then in the fall, 2 retreats in France. Would love to show you around my home. In any case, whenever we see you, be well in the meantime. Be good to each other.